Champion student achievement. Declare excellence in public education. Strengthen community engagement. Revolutionize board leadership. It's all happening at your NSBA 2016 annual conference. You're watching NSBA TV and welcome to Boston. I'm Rachel Kopchak. You can feel the excitement in the air as education leaders from across the nation kick off NSBA 2016.
Really looking forward to the networking and collaborating with them and sharing ideas. There's a lot of value in that.
I'm really looking forward to Dan Rather and Robin Roberts. I think they're really going to be exciting to hear them speak, and I'm looking forward to the messages they want to share with us.
I'm just really excited to meet everybody that cares about us students because I'm a student advisor to the school board. This is my second year. I went to Nashville last year for the NSBA conference, and I love meeting all the people here.
Everyone here today has committed themselves to making their community's public schools the best they can be.
In his opening remarks to the National School Boards Association audience, he reminded everyone that you help to shape federal education policy and that public education is the new frontier. He acknowledged that we do have work to do, including that we insist our political candidates talk about public education, with a call to action that they need to state where they stand and commit that every child has access to a great public education.
I am a product of public schools.
Award-winning broadcast journalist Dan Rather, whose work you've seen on the CBS News and 60 Minutes, spoke about his own education in the public school system, remembering to practice gratitude and where he sees the future of our public education system.
The movement toward kindergarten and pre-kindergarten strikes me, as one man's opinion, as a very good trend. I have heard of a few school districts, at least a few, who've even gone beyond the idea that the school system should try to be involved, not intrusively involved, but should try to be involved with infants and mothers, fathers, families, if they exist, almost from the moment the child is born.
The opportunities to foster growth and support you, your staff, and your students are endless with over 200 workshop sessions. Here, Dr. Christopher Emden led a passionate discussion about engaging youth. His message, activate the activist. He told attendees that giving young people the best education is the civil rights of our time. Emden urged attendees to go back to their roots, to work on solving problems by looking back at personal experience as a child, and to go into the community, talk with people who wouldn't normally have a voice.
And sometimes they get mired by the structures, the politics, the decisions they have to make. And so how do you just get them to return back to what brought them to the school boards to begin with? And so activating the activist is just returning to the core piece of self that brought us to this work to transform schools through the school boards.
The learning continues over lunch and a little bit of live art at the School Leaders Luncheon sponsored by Sodexo. The Warhol of Wall Street speaker Eric Wall created his visual metaphor by painting on stage to spur new innovations and superior levels of performance. The graffiti artist gave up drawing in elementary school after he was told art was not his strength. Decades later, he realized it was his passion. Today, he used that passion and creativity to inspire leaders to go outside of their comfort zone and to redefine what it means to be educated. The 2016 Magna Award winners were also celebrated at the Leaders Luncheon. Several districts were honored for their innovation and excellence in public education.
Well, this is a very important award for our district. It actually reflects all the work that the school district did this past year in engaging the community on our budget conversation.
Learning outside of the classroom is an excellent way for students to challenge their way of thinking. These 3 middle school teams from DC, Maryland, and Virginia are participating in the DLR Group Innovation Challenge. A few weeks ago, they were each given their own global problem to solve and are now here on site at annual conference.
Today we got presented a twist on our problem and we have about 24 hours to solve it. It's an amazing experience. I've learned a lot of things that I never knew before. I learned a lot of critical thinking skills, creative skills. I've become a good collaborator. I've bonded with my team.
The teams present their problem statements Sunday, and each member of the winning team is awarded a $150 scholarship. You'll also want to check out the study halls. It's your opportunity to participate in an interactive 30-minute upload of the latest knowledge on topics such as how to stop a school crisis before it starts. A one-stop online program called Let's Talk is allowing districts to know who says what and when, an angry tweet, distressed Facebook post, or an email asking for help. Leaders can now see all conversations in one location and get real-time data that will help them respond to problems in their schools. The exhibit floor is open. This is the place to see firsthand the latest products and services that can best serve your district.
NSBA gives us a lot of value to come here because it's a direct connection with the customers who are most important for us. So if you think about board members and superintendents, senior staff, there's nowhere else we can have access to that important group of people who use Board Docs products and services other than the NSBA.
The NAM Foundation works to ensure that all children have access to music and arts education every day during the class, taught by certified music educators. And the opportunity to talk to school board members from across the country is incredibly valuable for us.
The value of being a sponsor and an exhibitor here is just being able to talk to the attendees, get a feel for what they're living with, and then also it gives us a chance to say hello to our customers and chat with them.
First Student is the industry leader for student transportation. We obviously need to be at the industry leading show for the school board organization, and the school organizations as a whole, and NSBA is it.
Plenty more to come here in Boston as NSBA 2016 continues. I'm Rachel Kopchak. Thanks for watching NSBA TV.